ideas. I want you to imagine your great future. You've reached your goals, you're financially stable, everything is possible. I want you to paint that feeling now in your future. Sentencing to art means that instead of being sentenced to jail or other adult sanctions like community service, a young person is sentenced to one of our art programs. Do you want to explain to the group what that is?
It's everything I ever wanted, side by side on my straight pen.
Who is your typical student?
We're really talking about everyday kids that are making mistakes.
Rachel Barnard, an architect and native of Australia, is the visionary founder of Young New Yorkers, a nonprofit that offers art programs as an alternative sentence for nonviolent young offenders.
They attend our art programs and then we report back to their courts, and if they attend every session, their case is dismissed and sealed in most cases.
She had it in her head that art could be used as an access point for young people who are entangled in the criminal justice system to reflect on themselves and use it as a way to transform.
Supreme Court Justice Joseph Gabay was one of the first to offer support.
Did you have any reservations?
None. No reservations. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Most of you should have your case dismissed and sealed.
Young New Yorkers has art programs that range from 1 day to 8 weeks. These 10 students were sentenced to the 8-week program.
I think they really love the care that we take when they arrive. That the first question we ask every class is, what are your strengths?
Each class has 4 to 6 teachers. Rachel takes the lead.
So the flag is a very powerful symbol. The art is at first used to break the ice and have everyone connect as a community. Christian's work is amazing. We take a deep dive into the actual choice that we made that had us be arrested. We look at the cost of that choice, what it was like to be arrested, what it was like to stand up in court.
Daniel Aguilar is one of the teachers. He was sentenced to Young New Yorkers' very first class 6 years ago.
I made a bad decision that I thought was good in the moment to make myself feel better.
Do you feel like you were given a second chance?
Absolutely. It's definitely opened up so many opportunities for me, from going to college to graduating with honors and to doing things that I never really imagined for myself back then.
To think that his life might have been limited in some way because of a decision he made when he was a teenager is really a heartbreaking idea.
Monica Luna, a recent participant, has also been given a second chance.
I think the program showed us how to control our anger and our feelings and how to change it and make it a different way.
She changed, she changed a whole lot. The program made a change. I feel like crying because
very happy.
I'm so happy that I
we
feel like
see a
crying.
change in her. This program made an impact in her life, and I'm very, very proud of her.
How are you able to reach a young person who does seem to be headed in the wrong direction?
The first thing we do is we just really listen and accept where they're at. We never say, what were you thinking? Very oftentimes they're not thinking because they're biologically wired not to think ahead at that age. But what we do is say, and these are your choices, and we're going to hold open the space for you to create a new path forward. Ricardo, what's your issue? What's your idea? Work it through.
How important is Rachel to the success of this program?
I think she's indispensable to the success of the program.
You might want to draw out an installation where you can bring police officers and community members together in a loving environment.
At the same time, it is such a great program that you want it reproducible in other jurisdictions, in other states, and other counties.
To date, 100% of the participants who have taken the one-day program have graduated. For the 8-week program, that number is 95%. The few who don't finish must return to court for resentencing.
At the end of the 8-week program, you do a public exhibition of the artwork. Why is that important?
That is the point where the young people, having gone on this courageous journey to really hold themselves to account, and the criminal justice professionals have a chance to meet the young people beyond their rap sheets. It's incredibly humanizing.
The results you get out of it are just phenomenal. They rebuild a person's confidence, rebuild a person's trust, and get them back on track, which is what the justice system should be all about.
Near the end, graduates are invited to speak.
And my choices will change. They made me see I am not a criminal. I am a young woman who is still learning and making mistakes and growing. Thank you.
The most wonderful thing after tonight, these 10 graduates, they won't have an adult criminal record that can impact them in all sorts of ways. They'll all be invited to become peer mentors and ambassadors for young New Yorkers. It's really up to them. Their future is wide open and we believe in every single one of them.